Nicki Minaj and Cardi B recently, Ice joined forces with Cardi to expose her as a snake. There had been rumors that Ice was using both Cardi and Nicki to further her career, but no one really believed them until Ice betrayed Cardi and joined Cardi's camp. In addition, Ice was recently caught talking Cardi behind her back. To make matters worse, word on the street is that Ice was one of Cardi's sidekicks whenever Cardi felt like cheating on Cardi. Cardi even posted a series of tweets criticizing Ice. Ice Spice seems to be risking everything in order to maintain her notoriety for her next album, which nobody seems to be talking about. This entire ordeal began when well-known wig manufacturer Bella Brand exposed Ice Spice on Instagram for not being willing to pay for more than 20 bespoke wigs manufactured for her tour. Even worse, Ice wanted the wigs for free in the midst of exposing Bella for attempting to rip her off. Ice and her team had hired Bella to produce the wigs, but Bella abruptly canceled when they were ready to ship and refused to pay for them. However, the Bella Brand wasn't done with Ice Spice just yet. She released a number of screenshots showing their text conversations, in which Ice sent photos of Nicki Minaj's looks dating back to 2010. Ice was asking the wig maker to recreate these exact wigs, like when she asked for bangs and the wig maker asked if she wanted them to look like the ones from Ice's own music. Bella also revealed that Ice had sent her photos of Nicki's past looks and wigs to recreate, essentially copying Nicki's styles over the years. Footage despite this, Ice and her team have consistently refuted accusations that she is trying to rap like Nicki Minaj. For instance, a few weeks ago, Ice was accused of copying Nicki's flow in the song Fat, but her stylist claimed that Princess Diana was the real inspiration for her 2012 look. It turns out that Ice did use a 2012 photo of Nicki Minaj. Ice recently shared a recent photo of Nicki rocking bangs and asking the wig maker to create her look. This shows that Ice was indeed copying Nicki, but her stylist lied and dragged Princess Diana into the situation, knowing full well that Princess Diana wasn't actually an influence on Ice's style. The drama only escalated as Ice not only faced backlash for allegedly copying Nicki Minaj but also got into a feud with Cardi B. Cardi, who is notorious for never backing down in a conflict, didn't back down from a fight, so their beef was unexpected. A short while earlier, Ice and Cardi were spotted interacting on Twitter and in pictures from a party they attended together, which raised doubts about Ice's allegiance to Nicki Minaj, because Ice claimed to be a barber while also hanging out with Nicki's rivals. The dynamic between Cardi and Ice seems to have rapidly worsened. When a song from Ice's forthcoming Y2K album leaked, she took it as an opportunity to trash Cardi B. In the song BB Belt, Ice berated Cardi for having several surgeries and changing her image regularly. With words like "thinks she's pretty but changing her face, damn falling behind, like B pick up your pace, it was funny till I took her place, her man calling, but I be like who is this, I'm a switchy B, I really do this." Ice also revealed a bombshell, implying that someone had been slipping in her DMs. Ice was demonstrating her boldness and lack of inhibitions on this song. Although she didn't mention Cardi specifically, it was obvious to all that she was referring to her. Cardi herself noticed and addressed the situation on Twitter, reminding Ice and other rappers who were testing her patience that she is not someone to be messed with, and that these bees have completely lost their minds. Cardi's fans also came together and supported her, making their support for Cardi evident and escalating the online backlash against Ice. Ice Spice has a lot of confidence for rapping about poo, but some say this was nothing more than a marketing ploy. "I'm getting all my licks back on my album, but these bees can't see me in numbers or status. You've had way too much time to catch up." Ploy from Ice merely wanted to hang out with the stylish women to improve her reputation and sales. Online, someone said, "I think that Ice Spice was using both of them. Ice Spice is lame, if you recall, a few months ago." Ice's ex-best friend Baby Storm leaked conversations and screen recordings of their text messages. In those messages, Ice was speaking negatively about Nicki, even accusing her of being delusional and jealous. These messages were leaked shortly after Ice and Cardi's recent meetup, which only increased Nicki and her fans' rage when they learned of the shady comments Ice had made during Ice's latest interview with Billboard. Ice and her team saw the chaos on social media and the growing hostility from both Cardi and Nicki, so they decided to do some damage control. She was asked about the leaked messages. In response, she implied that she and Nicki were still on good terms, trying to downplay any tension between them. Now, there's something rather obvious going on here. Ice Spice is the newcomer on the scene, and as such she's got a lot to prove to herself, but mostly to others. How did she pop off all of a sudden? Was it all justified? The rise of Ice Spice in the music industry has certainly sparked a lot of debate. Her swift ascent to fame, often described as meteoric, raises questions about whether she truly earned her spot at the top. or if it was simply a product of strategic industry maneuvers. Unlike her contemporaries Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, who built their careers through a mix of unique talent and relentless perseverance, Ice Spice's rise seems to have been expedited by a blend of executive backing and high-profile endorsements. This rapid promotion has led to mixed public perceptions about her. On one hand, Ice Spice's distinct voice and vibrant style, showcased in her breakout single Munch Feelin' You, have earned her a significant following. Her playful energy and catchy hooks have carved out a niche in the hip-hop scene, making her a notable presence. However, this initial success has not fully translated into sustained acclaim. Her debut album, Y2K, has struggled to meet the high expectations set by her early popularity. Critics argue that the album falls short in terms of depth and creativity. Many of its tracks, including BB Belt and Papa, have been labeled as repetitive and derivative, with accusations that they recycle themes and styles rather than offering fresh, innovative content. Despite these critiques, it's important to recognize that public reception remains divided. While some view Ice Spice's music as lacking substance, others appreciate her unique approach and the energy she brings to her performances. The broader debate about her place in the industry reflects a complex mix of admiration and skepticism, highlighting the often unpredictable nature of fame and the music industry's influence on an artist's career trajectory. Ice Spice's rapid rise in the music industry has been a subject of much debate, especially regarding her artistic development. Initially celebrated for her distinctive voice and playful lyrics, Ice Spice's trajectory has recently been under scrutiny. Critics argue that while her public persona has skyrocketed, her musical evolution seems to have stalled. Her previous hits, characterized by their catchy hooks and confident delivery, have not translated into new, innovative contributions to the genre. Instead, some observers feel that her recent work lacks the freshness and creativity that initially set her apart. This perception of stagnation raises questions about Ice Spice's long-term viability in an industry crowded with talent. Unlike other prominent female rappers, such as Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, who have continually evolved and expanded their artistic boundaries, Ice Spice's visibility seems to have outpaced her growth as an artist. Critics argue that her fame might be more closely tied to strategic marketing and public persona than genuine musical prowess. This disconnect between her rising celebrity and the perceived static nature of her artistry has fueled speculation about her staying power in the competitive world of hip-hop. Despite this, Ice Spice has shown a commendable openness to constructive criticism. She values feedback from music critics over anonymous online comments, demonstrating a recognition of the importance of learning and growth in her career. This willingness to embrace critique is a positive sign that she is not dismissive of her artistic shortcomings but is instead focused on improving and evolving. Comparisons to established artists, particularly Nicki Minaj, have been prevalent. Critics have pointed out that Ice Spice's style and lyrical content often seem to echo those of her predecessors, raising concerns about her originality and authenticity. While she has made significant strides in her career, these comparisons underscore a broader challenge: the need for more substantial and distinctive contributions to the hip-hop landscape. To truly flourish, Ice Spice will need to push her musical boundaries and offer something uniquely her own. Moreover, navigating the competitive and sometimes contentious world of hip-hop requires careful management of public relationships. Ice Spice must be mindful of how she engages with other artists and handles potential conflicts. Beefing with high-profile figures like Cardi B could have an impact on her career trajectory and public perception. In summary, while Ice Spice has achieved notable success, her recent work highlights the ongoing challenges she faces in terms of artistic growth and innovation. Her career will benefit from a more serious approach to her music, with a focus on creating original and impactful content. Balancing this artistic evolution with careful management of her public persona and relationships will be crucial for her continued success in the industry. Nicki, you don't want that smoke, Ice Spice. As mentioned, many of Nicki's fans have already stopped supporting Ice Spice due to the perceived betrayal. This backlash could significantly impact Ice Spice's fan base and potentially her career, as the Barbs are known for their intense loyalty and influence. In the hip-hop community, let's not get it twisted. Nicki Minaj's support from established artists can be a crucial factor in an up-and-coming artist's rise, and for Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj's endorsement was instrumental in her early success. Nicki, who once dubbed Ice Spice the Princess of Rap, provided a significant boost to her career. However, recent developments have cast a shadow over this relationship, potentially jeopardizing Ice Spice's industry connections and opportunities. The fallout began when Ice Spice made the decision to collaborate with Cardi B, a move that was perceived by Nicki Minaj and her devoted fan base, known as the Barbs, as a betrayal. This choice was particularly contentious given the close ties Ice Spice once had with Nicki, whose support was pivotal in her initial rise. The collaboration with Cardi B, a figure who has often been at odds with Nicki, was seen as a direct challenge to the established dynamics of the female rap scene. The situation was exacerbated when Ice Spice's former friend leaked private text messages in which Ice Spice allegedly criticized Nicki Minaj, calling her ungrateful and delusional. This revelation further alienated Ice Spice from Nicki's fan base, causing a significant withdrawal of support from a group that had previously been instrumental in her success. The leaked messages not only fueled the perception of Ice Spice as disloyal but also raised questions about her credibility and integrity within the hip-hop community. On the flip side, the collaboration with Cardi B, while opening new doors for Ice Spice, brought its own set of challenges. Cardi B is a polarizing figure, and aligning with her introduced a new dynamic into Ice Spice's career. There have been suspicions that Cardi B might have strategically positioned herself to benefit from Ice Spice's growing popularity, possibly setting a trap that could complicate Ice Spice's career trajectory. This has led to further scrutiny and speculation about the authenticity of Ice Spice's alliances and decisions. In the highly competitive landscape of female rap, where alliances can be as fleeting as they are strategic, Ice Spice's situation underscores the intricate balance artists must maintain between loyalty and ambition. The consequences of her recent actions illustrate how quickly public perception can shift and how pivotal support from influential figures can be in shaping an artist's career. Ice Spice's ability to navigate this tumultuous environment will be crucial in determining whether she can sustain her success and continue to grow as an artist. Ultimately, while Ice Spice's collaboration with Cardi B may offer new opportunities, it has also introduced significant risks. The loss of support from Nicki Minaj and her fan base could have far-reaching implications for her career. Moving forward, Ice Spice will need to carefully manage her relationships within the industry, balancing her ambitions with the potential repercussions of her decisions. The dynamic nature of female rap means that maintaining credibility and forging strong, supportive connections will be essential for her continued success in this competitive arena.